How can businesses utilise ethical practices to better and to help alleviate global poverty?
It's really important for businesses to realise they are trading in a global village, and therefore they need a global ethic, not just a national ethic that says we'll put back into our local community because we're an Australian company, we'll look after Australians. A global ethic says, you know what, Australia is in the region where most of the world's poor live. It also happens to be the region where there's the fastest economic growth. So, if we're going to be trading in this region and making money, we have to be putting back in this region, where most of the world's poor live, where there is really still chronic and dire poverty. I think the best way to do that, the simplest way, is to write into your annual report the Millennium Development Goals. Big words. What they simply mean is the global plan to beat poverty by 2015. The first goal is to halve the number of hungry by 2015. The goals we signed up to in the year 2000, we're halfway there. I've just been in New York for the United Nations General Assembly, and there were many businesses, part of the Global Compact, writing into their annual reports what they're doing to actually beat poverty. And even if you only trade in Australia or in America, you're not trading in developing countries, you do source your supplies from those developing countries. And it's really important to actually say, when we source our supplies from them, do those suppliers pay a sufficient wage so that their workers get to go to school? One of the universal MDGs, Millennium Development Goals. Do they pay a sufficient wage to make sure that their wives and families have proper medical cover when there are births? Maternal deaths are 500,000 a year. 500,000 women die giving birth. 200,000 in the Asia-Pacific region where Australia is. So here are some things, practical things for businesses to do to say we're part of the global plan to beat poverty and we're reporting on it in our annual reports.